Hello everybody, I hope you're well. Now in this video, Marcus Encel sensei from the Pure Aikido Dojo in Melbourne, Australia takes us through the Sanjuichi no-jo kata, or the 31 jo pairs kata. So we start off with a run through the entire pairs kata, which is great if you've never seen this before, and then Marcus breaks it down into the individual groups that make up the overall pairs practice. So this is definitely one of the katas that's harder to find information about, so I hope you find this useful. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy what we're doing, smash below, show some love and enjoy the clip.
Okay, we're going to do the Sanjuichi no-jo kata practice, which represents the gravitation of the universe. Comes from an old kata from a ninjutsu ryu and modified by a sensei. There'll be a few wobbly bits technically. I've broken my legs, so deep squats, etc. are going to be a bit difficult. First, we'll do it as a flow from start to finish, and then we'll break it down into its consecutive parts. So basically, it's constructed like kumajo, and the kata side, all of the movements are pretty much exactly as in the kata. On the other side, Rama's side, there's quite a lot of variety in the attacks and defences from that side. Obviously, in any kata such as this, the techniques that both sides use are finishing techniques and are useful in their own right. So don't get into the mindset of you just want to be the guy that wins. Nobody wins in kata training. We're practicing together. Okay. Here at number 12, the kata stops and starts again. So a couple of points. 15 and 16, always one movement. 20 and 21, always one movement. When I'm on one knee, particularly if you have an injured knee as I have now, I don't tip my head forward and put my weight over this knee. I push off with the back foot. This toe is very important. I push off with the back foot here. If you can't be on the top of your toe, you still have to push off with your instep. So it's like your hips are arching forwards to stand up. So here, it's the back foot that helps me stand up. So I'm here, and my posture comes up. And I get offline from the attack. Okay, so we're going to break this down into its constituent parts. So I can aim for his heart or under his elbow for his floating rib. They're the main targets. One other point here, there's a couple of ways I can do kaishi ski. My preference is the spiral entry where he skis, I come around and in. So if he's really trying to hit me, we're going to end up with this. I'm going to be here. So it's a subtle move. It's not slapping from the side. The other way is it's directly in. Where I thrust it in towards his heart. Okay, the next bit. Okay, in this section, he attacks with a Renzoku Uchikomi. In the long section, he defends with 2 Yokomans. So just for example, I come around his attack, I wait for his attack before I move. If I don't wait till he aims for me, we'll both hit each other. I have to wait for him to commit. In the kata, he's moving away from me. I'm attacking him. He's defending. I'm attacking him. He's defending. Then I deal with the people behind. So that's very important. It's different in the two ways of doing it. Okay, so now we start off. We've both got the left foot forward in Kenkamai. I address the man behind. Chase him down. Turn. Tap his front knee. Up. Control his left wrist. So here at number 12, I initiate. One move. Again, I have to wait for him to target me or I'm going to get hit. So here, so kick one. So here, I've gone down into gate arm, so I want him to try and hit me in the head. Right? If I don't wait for that to happen, we're going to both hit each other. I've got to wait for him to target me, so you're being the other hand. Yeah. No, so you're going to come around vocal. So once he's aimed at me, then that's where I was. I get to hit his front knee. Okay, so now we're here. Next part of the kata. And I thrust through. So that's fairly self-explanatory. The next part of the kata starts with me on one knee. So in this, I start down, Rama withdraws, he counterattacks from Jodan, I ski once. On my second ski I have to go straight into Gaidan, or I won't have the time to get around the strike. Boom, boom, if I don't, if I wait till he strikes, it's going to be a lot harder for me to get away from. Okay, so we're here. He knocks me out. And that's the finish. So this is the old school method. I'm knocking his Joe up with a variation of Jodan defense. He's defending with an eccentric version of Uchikomi. Just like in the Ken, I come here, slash, bring the feet together. This is a similar thing where he's bringing the back foot up this time to cut through my Joe. And I'll just give you a demonstration of that. So you attack me this way. So I knock it up. See how it slashes through his weapon there. But he's going to come over and finish. So it's also a similar move, just put your Joe down, to this kind of Koshinage, where I get both knees in here. Boom. Okay, so Sanjuichi no Kata.